Alright, YouTubers, I got a few things here that I need to be getting fixed. Got 3 chainsaws and a rototiller that may look familiar to you. If you watched, if you're subscribed to me last year, around this time, or before that, you know. First thing off is, it's an old McClawlock. Or no, take that back. It's an old Proland. Super XV Counter Vibe. So it's pretty much just like my Counter Vibe, it's just a lot older. Cover to, or the top to it's right here. You know, it's kind of funny. The design of it is like my big green chainsaw, but the size of it is like my little gray little chainsaw, my Craftsman. And then let's see what else. I've got 2 McClawlocks and CMCs. McClawlock. Let's see, is this the one? This is the one he wants fixed. It's got its fair share of problems, you know. The handle's cracking a little bit. There's a bolt missing out of the top here. It does pop over, but it doesn't run. I'm just going to take all the carbs off of all of these and clean them up and stuff. This does have a brand new chain with it, though. So I'll call him up and ask him if he wants me to throw that new chain on there or not. Oh, well, if he does. If he doesn't, then oh well, you know. He's got some tools in there too. And then this one, he said, if this one needs any parts, to part this one out to it. If this one doesn't need any parts, then I can have this one. So I'll do my darndest not to need any parts. This is an original McClawlock Mini Mac 30. This is a Mini Mac 35. In other words, the bars are different sizes, and that one's a little older. This one's, or no, I think that they're about the same age, but this one has no safety guard. This one does. That's one of the biggest reasons. So yeah, this one, the pull string isn't working on it, and it has no low idle screw. He replaced that low idle screw with some random screw, which I'm hoping he didn't cross thread, but he may have. He just put it in there to stop airflow, I guess. That's what he told me, but it doesn't make any sense. There's a little muffler. So yeah, this one does pop sometimes, but most of the time it won't do anything. And I do believe I have a bolt that will fit that very easily. This one has gas in it. I don't know how good the gas is. I haven't smelt it yet. It has no bar and chain oil. I found that with so many people never putting oil in the bar and chain oil. Gas is pretty old. Stinky. So this one will be mine. This one is his. Just needs to be repaired. Looks like to me this one's had more use. This one has had less. This one is a little bit more greasy, but I'm thinking this one has had more use because that cracked handle. The handle has more scratches and it looks more worn. You know, just different things like that. The bottom's pretty worn on this one. It's worn in some spots. The bottom's about the same worn, but it just doesn't look as used. So let's walk over here. I think I've got my camera stand still outside. Nope, I think I've got it inside. So we're gonna go ahead and see if this Counter Vibe will fire up. He says he thinks it's a carb kit problem, so I already got a carb kit for it. Got it about a day or two before he brought them to me. This is a regular customer, so. Oh, and does this look familiar to you guys? Yep, it's the old yard machines by MTD. I had a problem with this last year, and the same exact problem happened again. It's the valves. The valves keep coming undone. Keep backing off and not working. So this year I'm going to be cleaning it all up, cleaning those valves up, totally degreasing them, or the screws, and covering everything in red Loctite, making sure nothing ever moves again. Because if you set it right, you probably won't ever have to set them again, So it's kind of neat. This fuel tank is the body. You know how normally there are plastic inserts like this one. It's just a plastic tank inside there. This one is the aluminum body. The aluminum body is the gas tank. So I thought that was kind of cool. Gas tank's totally dry though, so I give it a little bit of a thirst quencher here and see if she'll fire up. Just that little bit of fuel almost filled it up. Alright, so I'll have to replace the pull string on this too. It's really, really, really short. Here's a second. That's how short the pull string is. That's as far as it pulls out. And it's really hard to fight against the, I'm trying to think. It's hard to fight against the compression of the engine and the pull string. The spring in there, so. Alright, let's see if this will fire up. Gonna have to prime or pull that string quite a few times to prime it, because there's no primer. Pulling the engine over primes the carburetor, so we'll have to check that out. I'm gonna put you down somewhere so you can watch me start it. I'll put you right there. Hopefully you can see it. If you can't, I'm sorry, but hopefully you can. Well. I think it's already flooded, actually. And there's a whole bunch of gasoline up here. Why is there gasoline up here now? It's like slowly filling this area with gasoline. There's no leaks anywhere. I don't see any leaks. May have to go down and get some more fuel line and replace all the fuel line on this one. Boy, is it putting a lot of fuel in there. It's like flooding it bad. So I'm gonna guess it's probably the carburetor. Man, it's gonna flood it that bad, that quickly. Then I'll show you this. Sometimes it'll pop, sometimes it won't. runs pretty good. Except I'm thinking the carburetor needs a kit, because I had to run it almost on full choke. So my guesses are that probably needs a carb kit also. Model number is 600091H. Serial is 11-24392.